Hello, BBN. An unexpected situation for Kentucky, straight from the Paris Olympics. Did you see it? Before the updates, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more news. The news from the 2024 Paris Olympics brought exciting updates for college basketball fans, especially those connected to the Kentucky program. The event will feature 7 former Wildcats players, a feat that highlights the strength and legacy of the program. Let's talk about these guys. Bam Adebayo is one of the stars shining in Paris. In his lone season at Kentucky in 2016-17, Adebayo proved to be a defensive and offensive pillar, averaging an impressive 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks per game. His performance was crucial for the Wildcats team, which finished the season with a 32-6 record and reached the Elite Eight. Adebayo, now a notable figure in the NBA, continues to showcase the development that began at Kentucky, and his presence in the Olympics is a testament to his evolution as a player. Anthony Davis, perhaps one of the most recognized names from Kentucky, will also be competing. Davis was the heart of John Calipari's only national championship team in the 2011-12 season. His defensive stats were historic, averaging 4.7 blocks per game, along with 14.2 points and 10.4 rebounds. He was not only the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament, but also the first pick in the 2012 NBA draft. Davis remains a dominant force, and his inclusion on the U.S. Olympic team reinforces Kentucky's tradition of developing elite talent. Another highlight is Devin Booker, who, despite coming off the bench in his lone season with the Wildcats in 2014-15, averaged 10 points per game and shot 41.1% from three-point range. This performance helped lead the team to an almost perfect 38-1 campaign, with the only loss coming in the Final Four. Booker, now an NBA star, continues to be an example of the lasting impact of the Kentucky program. Wenyen Gabriel, who played 2 seasons at Kentucky, showed his potential as a versatile power forward. In his second season, he hit 39.6% of his three-point shots and contributed 5.4 rebounds per game. Although he wasn't drafted in the NBA, Gabriel found his path in professional basketball and now has the opportunity to represent his country in the Olympic Games, showcasing the diverse paths Kentucky players can take. Jamal Murray, who had an impressive freshman season in 2015-16, led the Wildcats with an average of 20 points per game, hitting 40.8% of his three-point attempts. His solid performance led him to be the 7th pick in the 2016 NBA draft, and he continues to be an influential player in the league, now bringing his talent to the Olympic stage. Trey Lyles is another former Wildcat who played a significant role on the 2014-15 team that finished with a 38-1 record. Averaging 8.7 points and 5.2 rebounds per game, Lyles proved to be a key player on a star-studded roster. His evolution continues in professional basketball, and his presence in the Olympics is yet another example of the depth of talent produced by the Kentucky program. Finally, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, part of an electrifying freshman class in 2017-18, emerged as a leader during his season with the Wildcats, averaging 14.4 points, 5.1 assists, and 1.6 steals per game. Along with shooting 40.4% from three-point range, he stood out as one of the team's top players. His selection as the MVP of the SEC tournament and his being the 11th pick in the 2018 NBA draft underline his talent, now recognized on an international level. With Mark Pope, the program will continue to produce talents that will not only compete at a high level in the NBA, but also leave their mark on global competitions like the Olympics. The significant presence of former Wildcats on Olympic rosters is a testament to Kentucky's lasting impact on the world of basketball. Did you recognize all of them? The scene in Elizabethtown during the Cruisin' the Heartland event was a true spectacle for classic car enthusiasts and basketball fans alike. But the one who stole the show was Travis Perry, a freshman at the University of Kentucky and the current Mr. Kentucky basketball for 2024. Perry, who has yet to play a minute for the Wildcats, is already making a significant mark in the community. Within the State Theater complex, he spent the afternoon signing basketballs, magazines, photos, and T-shirts, and sharing moments with fans. One of these encounters left a special impression on Cooper Barnes, a 12-year-old from Elizabethtown, whose excitement was palpable. It was cool. I asked if he made 83 pointers in a row. He made 59 in a row, Barnes recounted, clearly impressed. Andy Hockman, also from Elizabethtown, had his own memorable experience meeting Perry. He was really excited to see my Sports Illustrated magazine. The national championship issue, Hockman said, highlighting the young player's humility and enthusiasm. Perry's popularity is on the rise, something evident by the growing number of fans he attracts. Planning to visit various communities across the state throughout the year, Perry sees these interactions as a valuable opportunity to connect with supporters. It's super fun, super exciting just to be able to interact with fans, Perry stated. And everyone who supports Big Blue Nation has a common theme of loving the state, loving the people involved with the program. For Perry, these interactions are not just an obligation but a chance to give back the love he has received over the years as a Wildcats fan. I know for me, as a kid, if any current basketball player at the University of Kentucky had something like this, it would have made my year, Perry reflected. So just being able to do that a bit, and giving up some time to come out, interact with people can really make a big difference and be a lot of fun in the process. Perry's statistics from the last season speak for themselves. He averaged nearly 29 points per game, with an impressive 85% shooting accuracy and 42% from the three-point line, leading the Lions to the 2023-24 state title. These numbers put Perry in a promising position, following in the footsteps of the 2023 Kentucky Mr. Basketball, Reed Sheppard, who also excelled for the Wildcats and was a first-round NBA draft pick. The excitement around Travis Perry is well-founded. He not only carries a track record of high school success, but also demonstrates a humble and approachable attitude that captivates fans. Let's move forward. The journey of Jaden Clark, an offensive lineman from Clayton, Ohio, Northmont, has been marked by ups and downs, but his connection with the Kentucky football program is strengthening once again. Clark caught the Wildcats' interest in June when he attended a camp with the team. At the time, an official visit was planned but was later canceled. However, the persistence of Kentucky's offensive line coach, Eric Wolford, has reignited Clark's hopes of joining the Wildcats. Wolford reached out to Clark last week, and quickly, plans for an unofficial visit to Lexington were organized. This invitation came as a surprise to Clark, who was recovering from an injury that sidelined him during his junior season. I was caught by surprise too. It was about 4 or 5 days ago. When Wolford contacted me, I was like, oh well, I'll go. I was able to go with my QB, 2026 QB Bryce Staggs, so it was very convenient, Clark told catspaws.com. Clark's presence in Lexington is a significant step for him, especially considering the challenges he has faced in recent months. Losing an entire season due to injury is a considerable setback for any athlete, but Clark has shown resilience and determination in getting back on the field and continuing to pursue opportunities in college football. For Kentucky, Clark's recovery and potential on the offensive line are appealing aspects. The team is always looking for talent that can strengthen its roster, and Clark, with his physical presence and skills, has the ideal profile to add value to the program. The unofficial visit was an opportunity for both parties to assess the fit and establish a deeper connection. Kentucky's football program, under the leadership of Mark Stoops and with the expertise of coaches like Wolford, has been dedicated to attracting high-level talent. The twists and turns in Clark's story are a reminder that the recruiting process is dynamic and can be influenced by numerous factors, from injuries to last-minute changes in plans. Just like basketball, football aims to be a major highlight. What are your thoughts? Leave your opinion in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more updates.